Alright, how's it going, guys? Bringing you another battle against my boy CasadorPerfect, or Chris, whatever you want to call him. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't heard of him. He's a great guy, makes some great battles, and his channel link will be in the video description. So like I mentioned the other day, I'm in the middle of sort of exam period. I've got basically tomorrow and the next day off to basically solidly work, and then the next 3 days after that I'll be doing exams every day, so I'd guess this is the last video until sort of next Sunday, maybe. But, you know, it's a good game, so hopefully it will tide us over. First turn, Livani versus Crawdaunt. This is a stupid play. I could have easily gone for Leaf Blade and killed this thing, probably. But I decided just to go for the Sticky Web. Maybe expecting Arcanine, I don't know, but the safe play was really just to go straight for Leaf Blade and then Sticky Web if I need to, because I had the sash, so, you know, whatever. Gonna go to Mandibuzz just to see if he's choiced or not. I had the suspicion he wouldn't be, so, you know, I can go to Mandibuzz, get some damage off of Rocky Helmet. Then, obviously, I don't want to lose my Rocky Helmet, so just gonna go back to Livani and sack it, whatever. Go into Clawitzer, which is one of my newly bred Pokemon. You know this thing's Flawless IV, it's the first Pokemon I've actually bred to be flawless. I was well pleased with myself, boy. I got 2 attacks, I got Rest, Sleep, Talk. It's a weird set, but it kind of works. I like it. Go to Bastiodon as he goes into the Machamp. That is probably the worst switch I could possibly hope for. And I don't want to Metal Burst in case he goes for, like, Sub or Bulk Up or something, so gonna go to Mandibuzz once again, who is the physical wall, but definitely doesn't appreciate taking those hits. I don't know why I roosted, because that just means I take double damage from Dynamic Punch, but yeah, I'm just gonna Foul Play just for a bit more damage, honestly. Like, Mandibuzz is basically on death row. Dies off there, but that does mean I can now bring in the Kraken! The shiny Kraken, no less. Thank you very much to the subscriber who donated this to me. I am loving this thing. Honestly, like, Malamar, it's the same set I was running before, sub 3 attacks. Unfortunately, this Cofagrigus is going to put a stop to me, because obviously if I Night Slash it, it's going to infect me with Mummy, so I can't, like, superpower other stuff that comes in. Like, I don't really care what Cofagrigus does to Malamar, because it's just going to go for, like, T-Spikes and whatever, but now that I have the Mummy, it basically means that I can't superpower, otherwise it'll weaken me down too much. And the best I can do is just keep, like, Night Slashing until my sub goes away. But, you know, there's always potential to bring it back in later, albeit with the Toxic status, but whatever. Mamoswine's in here. I don't know why he made this play. I think either he thought I would just go for another Night Slash or switch to... oh, Rotom, I think he said. That was actually a good play. I didn't think of even switching to Rotom, but that would be a sensible play to make. But I just go for Superpower, because it would die from there, and I thought, wow, 1 Superpower and then switch out, why not? So he gets that thing out of the way, which is awesome. Now Arcanine comes in. Obviously, I don't have my Contrary, so I'm going to get an attack drop. I do not want to stay in there and get wrecked by whatever this is going for, so just going to go to my Rotom here. He does go for close combat, but really, given that Mandibuzz was dead, I didn't really have anything that would enjoy taking that. I definitely didn't want to go to Bastiodon, and I wanted to keep Malamar alive, so yeah, I should have probably noticed from that damage that that was sort of choice band damage, but I don't really have too much experience against Arcanine, so I wasn't actually sure at the time, to be honest, but yeah, definitely offensive set. A lot of people run defensive with Intimidate, but whatever, it's good either way. Go for the trick on this thing. Not the best thing I could have tricked, but, you know, I'll take it. Missed the overheat, that's unfortunate, but I do still have my Bastiodon. This would have actually been a reasonable opportunity to go to Malamar, although, well, no, I guess he'd outspeed because of the Scarf, even though he's got the -1 from Sticky Web, but I'm just going to go for Rocks. I don't see any reason not to. And then this thing comes in, which is basically Bastiodon's opportunity to do what Bastiodon does best. Get back up to Sturdy there with the lefties. This is why I run Protect, because it always gives you the chance to get back up to Sturdy if you need to, you know, stay in for one turn If that makes any sense. Didn't have to there, but you get what I'm saying. Metal Burst. Bang! Nidoking's dead. Big ass threat out the way. I hate dealing with Nidoking, they're so good. This thing comes in, and I can't do anything to it. I'm just gonna roar in case it goes for the random sub or something. Die to a bullet punch. Whatever, man. That's both my walls down. Don't need them. Don't need my walls. I got up the rocks, and Mandibuzz did something, so that's fine by me. Now, Sticky Web and Clawitzer is an awesome combination, let me tell you. This thing I can outspeed, even though I have no speed investment. Go for the Aura Sphere. If he was max speed, he might have actually outspared me, but I doubt many people run max speed Machamp. In comes the Mamoswine, even though it is faster with the Scarf. I don't care, because Clawitzer's a beast. It has like base 90 in both defenses, somewhere around there. And the fact that I'm max HP, max special attack, means I can take that, no worries. Take it out with an Aura Sphere. Yeah, boy. I don't actually have a water move on this thing, I just have Aura Sphere plus Dark Pulse. I figured, like, its ability brings those both up by 50%. So, you know, there's no water move, like, outside of, I don't know. Surf, I think, is a bit more powerful when you factor in Stab, but I figure those two moves give pretty good coverage, so yeah, why not? This thing comes in because Arcanine's naturally really quick, it's going to outspeed me. Go into Malamar, which I will outspeed thanks to the Sticky Web. And all I've got to do now is click Superpower and hope I can live a hit. That way I can hopefully take him out next turn. If he is indeed banded, he can't E-speed the next turn, so that's always great. Superpower, decent amount of damage. The defense rise is crucial to taking a hit if I can potentially live one. Goes for the Flare Blitz, and the health is going down. And it's a crit! Damn it! We both think that the crit probably mattered. I think it did like 80% or something estimated on the damage calc, but like, I honestly don't really care. Like, it was a really good game nonetheless, and whether or not I killed the thing by living the hit and then going for another superpower, it doesn't really matter. It was a fun game. That's what counts, right? So, hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, go check out his channel. I think, yeah, Chris has already uploaded his side of the battle, so that will be somewhere in his recent videos. And with that being said, I will see you all, don't know, Sunday, maybe. I'll try and keep in touch on Twitter. See you later. Goodbye.